What is a product? Product is anything that we offer in the market for attention, acquisition, use or consumption that might satisfy our need and want, that include physical goods in a B2C market or B2B market, services, experiences like biographies, physical experiences, shared in published books written by well-known authors, events held by well-known fashion designers or well-known people, personalities or characters, places, properties, information and ideas collectively can be classified as a product. A product levels can have various level of hierarchies. In a sense, any human being in this world, when they buy a product, they just do not buy just a product. They actually buy a benefit out of that product. They seek benefit out of that product. There are 5 levels of benefits they seek from that product or a service. First level of benefit is a core benefit. The core benefit is a service or basic benefit or a core benefit which is primarily they seek for, the minimum expect from you. For example, if you visit a hotel, the minimum thing you expect is a hotel reservation. In an airline is air seat reservation or rail, from a rail seat reservation. Second level is a basic benefit, that is add-on benefit beyond the core benefit which you attach to the core benefit. In a hotel room, if it is an example, then the basic accessories apart from bed and bathroom which need to be given to you apart from the room. Third level is an expected benefit which must be given along with the basic and core. That is the condition and the attribute which is given inside the hotel room. That is fresh and clean bed, fresh towels and others, etc. should be given along with the basic benefits and core benefits. Fourth level of benefit which is being sought by the customer in the benefit hierarchy is augmented benefit. Now, augmented benefit is a situation where you exceed normally beyond what is being expected from you in terms of customer expectations and they get delighted. Like broadband services given inside the room of hotel, massage chair which is being given to you in a hotel room, which is not normally been expected, which you normally give to them. Potential benefit is the fifth and the highest level of benefit a customer can not even think of, but you're giving it to them. That is a newest way before your customer can think of, you can serve them. It's to satisfy a customer and differentiate yourself from a competitor. For example, Procter & Gamble's Reflect.com customized offers they gave to their beauty products based on specifications they gave to the whole website which they normally have facilities. They actually give specifications based on what customer seek in their requirements, accordingly delivered to their doorsteps. Okay. Now let me just brief upon some major product classifications, and based on the classification what should be the distribution strategy and why those distribution strategy should be linked with the kind of products. The first kind of product is non-durable products. In non-durable products are kind of like detergents, soaps and mineral waters. Now these detergents and soaps and mineral waters are to be consumed on a daily basis, on a regular basis. Now these are habitual buying products. Now in these kind of products, these products are low margin products backed by a heavy promotions and need induction of more trials and more number of involvement is required. Because of that, what you need in terms of distribution is extensive distribution, not exclusive or intensive distribution. There are primarily 3 kinds of distribution which you can think of: intensive, extensive, or exclusive. Intensive is selective. Exclusive is when you only keep one or two kind of only one exclusive store. Extensive is as many number of stores for creating visibility. So because these particular category is need visibility, so you have to go for extensive coverage of distribution. Then comes the second category of products is durable products like white goods and machine goods. You can't even think of going for extensive coverage because you need a service support and you need the support of employees who can guide you inside the store to assist them, to guide them and educate them exactly how this works, how they function, and because of them, it has to be intensive growth, not extensive growth. Either it could be exclusive or intensive based on the strategy adapted by the company, but primarily the promotional tool could be personal selling apart from distribution. And here you have to give add-on services, which is not been a part of non-durable products. So this is a very, very different market altogether. Apart from that, the third kind of a classification is the convenience goods. In further convenience goods, there are further three types: staple, impulse, emergency. In a staple goods have to have extensive distribution. Impulse goods is backed by, again, either intensive or exclusive. Emergency good have to be either intensive or exclusive, depends upon how strategy been adapted by the company. Shopping goods are primarily of two types: homogeneous goods and heterogeneous goods. Now, homogeneous goods are shopping goods are those two types, which are homogeneous goods are that type which are similar in quality, look similar, but they are being primarily differentiated in terms of price. So when you look at cornflakes, so when you have national brands or international brands competing with each other, they are primarily competing not in terms of quality, they are quite similar with each other. Where they've been primarily competing is in terms of price or in terms of price ranges, in the price points. That is where is homogeneous goods brands carry. So you go to any organized retail store, every organized retail store should minimum carry Kellogg's and similar other than Kellogg's, other similar national or international manufacturers cornflakes which are being expected by retailers and customers expect from them to be carried in their stores in that category, being carried in cornflakes category. So they are carrying it. So these are which are similar in quality, but the only difference being carried is where they compare with is in prices. That is what you mean by homogeneous shopping goods. Heterogeneous shopping goods are which are differ in not only in product features but also in prices, like bathroom fittings and sanitary wares. Now the difference between a convenience goods and shopping goods are convenience goods have been bought on a regular basis on a habitual buying behavior. Shopping goods are not being bought on a regular basis, so deep involvement is required. So that's why deep assistance is also required there. That's the difference. So I had basically classified four types of product classification. I also discussed about the distribution network required to support those kind of product classifications. So I linked two P's from each other in terms of how they are linked with each other. That is product and distribution. That is P, place. Okay, specialty goods. Apart from that, specialty goods are those goods which are very, very unique in nature. Willingness to pay is very high and they're premium in nature. Unsold goods are those goods which are not primarily seeking the society but still being sold now. Okay, let's skip those and go to the basic aspect of what you mean by product hierarchy. Now, product hierarchy is goes in this manner. First level is need family. First, in a product hierarchy, you primarily satisfy the core need. So, suppose for example, it's a detergent. So the prime purpose of selling a detergent is cleaning the cloth. So, when you're selling a category like in a category of detergent, your prime purpose is your need family is cloth cleaning. Then the second level within that category is product family. So in a product family, you go to various level of in price or in flavors, you go to various levels. So in various level, you go to various product classes. That is, you go to various strata of people, serving various different people, serving different strata of people, different flavors, different ingredients, different varieties. So you serve within them, like Surf Excel, Surf Ultra. So there are varieties in them. Ingredients are also different in them. So that is how they differentiate within each other. But they comes under within the same family, some same umbrella. Then comes the third level, that is product class or category. Now you know what category is. Detergents. So detergent, it could be detergent, comes under. So under the detergent, Surf Excel comes. Within the Surf Excel, what is the Neat family comes. Then comes the line. So within each line, you normally have a category. Then comes the type. So that is a product type. That is what kind of product type you want to carry a detergent. Is it sachet? Is it Tetra Pak? Is it tin pack? So it depends upon in which market you are serving. Some market want it in a Tetra Pak, some market want it in a tin pack, some market might want it in a sachet. So it depends upon market to market in what pack form you want it. That is a product type. Last type of hierarchy in this particular points are is item or stock keeping unit or product variant. So these are the type of product hierarchy which I was talking about. Then comes product mix. Product mix is a combination of 4 points: width, length, depth, and consistency. Width is how many different types of product lines you've been carrying and variety of product lines you've been carrying in your product mix. And length, I'm going to give you an example in the next slide. Length is the total number of items which you are carrying within each line. Total number of items. Okay, remember total number of items. Within each item, how many number of variants you are carrying is depth, SKUs which you are carrying. Okay, within each line, how many number of SKUs which you are carrying is depth. Width is one, length is second, depth is third element of assortment, fourth element is consistency. Consistency is how closely you are related, that is who related with the different product lines are related with each other. Logical relation of different product lines with each other with respect to end usage. For example, there should be a synergy of production and distribution. That is, when the lines are being produced, they must be sold, they must be being produced in the same synergy. So they must be sold through the same retailer. The production should be done in the same location. So there should be a synergy across. If this is there, that makes sense. This is what is product mix all about. This is an example of Unilever's product mix portfolio. So this is an example in front of you shown just now. As a glimpse, just been showing it to you. Okay? Yeah. Let me go forward. There are some major three key decisions every product manager have to take while deciding a product strategy. First is for every single individual product, they have to decide few things. One, what are the major attributes I have to fill inside the products? Second, what is the branding I have to do, packaging I have to do, labeling I have to do, and product service support I have to give. Second, product line. In product line, I have to think about two things. First, always in product line stretching, and second, line filling. I have to think about two things in product line. I think about two things. Let me repeat, I have to think about two things. Product line stretching, product line filling. In line stretching, always remember, I will set line price referencing. First I set the price referencing. Either I go above the price referencing, I might go below the price referencing. When I go above or below, it is known as stretching, depending upon the market scenario. So if I stretch my price above and below the price reference, it becomes line stretching. Filling is when you fill the items with the price point above and below the price difference within the price range is price filling. Is product mix, which I have already discussed with you. So these are major three product decisions which every product manager has to decide. Okay, let me skip this because you might have already discussed in your strategy classes. I will primarily get into the discussion how that can be achieved. So, but before that, Michael Porter has also proposed that before intensive growth, after intensive growth, there is something known as also integrative growth as well. What is integrative growth? Before getting into diversification, integrative growth have two options. Either you can go for vertical growth, vertical integration, or horizontal integration. Vertical integration is also of two types: horizontal integration and vertical integration. Let me give you an example. In vertical integration can be divided into forward integration and backward integration. How do vertical forward integration, for example, when a manufacturer put up their own retail store, is a forward integration. Backward integration is when a manufacturer becomes a raw material supplier, is a backward integration. But when you become a raw material supplier, you become a manufacturer and you become a retailer of your own as well. Complete value chain is being captured. You are actually being getting into a vertical integration. Horizontal integration is when you are a steel manufacturer, say for example, and you are acquiring another steel manufacturer. So you are getting into a zone of horizontal integration. So these are the growth options you are thinking of till now. So I was talking about after achieving intensive growth, once you have exhausted intensive growth, then you are thinking of second level, that is integrative growth. The third option you can think of is diversification. Diversification there are three kind of diversification a company can think of and can opt for. There are three types of diversification company can think of or opt for are concentric diversification, horizontal diversification, conglomerate diversification. What is concentric diversification? Concentric diversification is that diversification where you're launching a new product. There is a production and a distribution synergy with the existing product line which are already been producing, but for the new product, new customer. That you remember. Let me repeat. Launching a new product, having production and marketing synergy, having a production and distribution synergy you have with the existing product line which you're already having, but for the new customer. That's an important thing. Horizontal diversification is launching a new product. There is no production synergy, but there is a distribution synergy, but for the same customer. Let me give you an example. Suppose you are a music CD manufacturer. You started manufacturing music CD holder. In this case, music CD manufacturing has no correlation with music holder manufacturing. So what you have is, here you do not have any production synergy, you have distribution synergy. So what definition you have fulfilled? It's a launch of a new product. You have a distribution synergy, you do not have market production synergy, but for the same customer. The customer will purchase not only your music CD but also your music CD holder as well. This is horizontal diversification. Last kind of diversification is conglomerate diversification, which is seeking new opportunities. You do not have any synergy whatsoever and for a new customer. Okay. Now